Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to Kenny's Movie Palace for a quick Hamilton book and a couple eBay purchases. Um, I got all these like the last 3 weeks. Haven't been buying much. I've been watching a lot. So the first one is a as the kids say, non-media, and I just want to share this with you. This is like one of my favorite shows from the last like say 20 years, and it is Parks and Rec. This is Ron Swanson's alter ego, Duke Silver. So I tried to collect Ron and Andy were my two favorite characters from the show, so I tried to collect all of the Ron ones. So yeah, I picked this one up. I'm really excited to have this one because I love this character. So if you haven't ever seen Parks and Rec, uh, Amy Poehler show, and Ron Swanson's played by Nick Offerman. I love this character. So got that one. This was from an eBay buyer. I got a great deal on these, and I couldn't believe the prices on them. I think the most expensive one was the 4K that I got, and that was $8. So the first one I got was Enter the Ninja. This is like a 80. I remember renting the hell out of this when I was a kid, and it came with a slip cover too, and it's a Kino Lorber. I think I got this for like $5. So I got Enter the Ninja. This one was the most expensive one. This was $8, and it's the 4K The Sting. So, and it came from the seller was awesome on this too. Um, he basically gave me like free shipping and on this too. So I was like, cool. So got the Sting. This one, oh, this one was also $8, and it is the Leprechaun, all the Leprechaun movies, a steelbook. So, and they come. Oh, darn it! There we go. They come all stacked up. But this was only $7.99. There's not a darn thing wrong with it. So got that one. And the last one that he had other ones, but the other ones I had. But I didn't have this one, and this is The Challenge with Scott Glenn. It's another Kino Lorber, and this was only $5. And it comes with the slipcover. So, yeah, so I was really happy to get those. Those were from one seller on the eBay, and he really packed it up really nice with a lot of bubble wrap and all that. So, all right, this is what you guys came for. This is my Hamilton book haul, my monthly Hamilton book haul. There was a lot. I had like probably about 40 titles. Excuse me, and then I whittled it down. So this is what I came up with. Patrick, my IFC guy, have Cheetah will travel. Have Cheetah will view. I always call it have Cheetah will travel, but have Cheetah will view. And he said this one was really good. Welcome to Mercy. It's an IFC at midnight movie. Next one up is I like my like cheesy monster movies, and this is called Dinosaur World. And this is apparently this batch they had a lot of Shout Factory, and I didn't know I got a lot of Shout Factory. This is a Shout Factory title. Next one up was I think this was on the Kino sale, and I didn't get it. And this is a Code Red version of The Killing Season with Kiefer Sutherland. All right, now they had, I'll say about like 6 months ago, they had Twilight Zones 2, 3, and 4 on the site. I bought them. They didn't have 1 and 5. So I messaged Patrick and I said, they got 1 and 5. These are the ones that we need because we both got the same ones on the last time at Hamilton Book. So here is Twilight Season 1 on the Blu-ray. Lots of features. Check that out. And let me see. Oh, it's in spoiler. It's in the other stack. This is another one I never heard of, but I thought it sounded good. I watched the trailer. Really enjoyed watching the trailer. This is Kingslayer. This is another Shout Factory. I think a lot of them I got was Shout Factory. Next one up. I had this in my cart, and then I took it out, and then I put it back in, and it made the cut this time. And this is called Death Ring, and it's got a lot basically famous older brothers. Chad McQueen, whose dad was Steve McQueen, Don Swayze, whose brother was Patrick Swayze, and who's Billy Drago and Aaron Norris. So, looking forward to watching that. Another one I watched it's an Italian movie. I watched the trailer for it. It looked pretty good. Iron Master. I like the Conan movies, like the Caveman movies, so got that one. This one sold out I think 2 months ago, and they brought it back again, and it's Warning Sign with Sam Waterston. I remember renting this in the 80s and enjoying it. So looking forward to checking that one out again. I remember it's like a lot of the movies I seen in the 80s, I don't really remember too much. Now this one, I had tried to get this. Brian, the horror punk, I'll leave his link below. He picked this up, I think, last week. And I messaged him because there was a seller on the eBay that had it. And I put in a price for it, and the guy didn't take it. And basically the price that I got it for on Hamilton Book was the price that I wanted. So, and this is The Ultimate Cut of Caligula. I remember seeing maybe a quarter of it on Prism. That's a local like HBO place here in Philly. And I don't remember watching the whole thing. I remember how dirty it was at the time. I don't know if it's still. It has two cuts. It has the theatrical cut and then the main feature that was like 2+ hours. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out again. And it came with a slipcover too. So, and this is from Draft House Films. So looking forward to checking that one out. And I spoiled it before, and here is season 5. Man, this is a hard tin. Both of these came in hard tins. But here's season 5. So I am totally complete on my Twilight Zones. This is another IFC movie. I always try to get an IFC movie every time, and I got 2 this time. And trailer looked good for this one, and it's called The Midnighters. And this is an IFC at midnight title. All right, now I seen this years ago. I rented this one a lot because it was Dom DeLuise, and you'd figure, oh, it's a comedy. Well, it's a comedy drama, and if you are a big guy like myself, you deal with these problems every day. It was funny. I've had this in my cart probably since April on Amazon, and it kept on going up in price, like $39. And when I seen it it dropped down to $17, and I was like, God, do I want to pay $17 for it? So I just held out, kept it in my truck, and it went up to $40 again. Amazon, Hamilton Book had it for $6.95, and I just picked it up like that. It's directed by Anne Bancroft, and it's called Fatso with Dom DeLuise. This movie is so good. Dom is really good. It's heartbreaking. If you deal like I do with being a big guy, food is a killer, and it's a really heartbreaking and funny tale. But Anne Bancroft, like I said, directed this movie. But it's so good. It's so good, and Dom is really great. Dom's always known for, the funny guy in Cannonball Run, and he is very funny all the time. But he did a couple, The End with Burt Reynolds, and that I have to get. I haven't seen that on DVD. And this is really a good movie. So I'm really looking forward to checking this again. This was like a cable staple, like in the early '80s. So looking forward to coming out, watching that again. Next one, I like my schlocky stuff, and I seen this, and I was like, oh, I gotta get this one, The Alligator People, and this is another Shout Factory title. So looking forward to checking that one out. Okay, these okay, I'll run through the last two. Last two from Hamilton book was, I didn't have two of these movies on at all in my collection, and every time I kept on trying to get it on DVD, it was like $8, and this whole thing was $7.95, and I did not have Some Kind of Wonderful and She's Having a Baby. I was totally in love with Elizabeth Montgomery after watching this. And Alec Baldwin plays a real asshole in this movie, too. But what can you say? It's a John Hughes movies. I've seen these. If you're a certain age, you've seen all these movies more than once. I mean, especially Planes, Trains, and Automobiles coming up on Thanksgiving, so. And the last one from Hamilton book was another one in my cart last month, and I took it out, and then I see my buddy Sean from Movie Assault picked it up, and I wanted to pick it up again, and it was Shadow Play with Dee Wallace. So, is this another Shout Factory? No, it's not. I don't know what it is, but it looked pretty good. Cloris Leachman's in this. I watched the trailer for it. Like I said, this was in my book, my cart last month, but I took it out, so glad to have it. Now these just literally came in from eBay. I watched this movie last week. Terrific movie. I highly recommend it. If you guys can find this, watch this movie. It all takes place in a house, and it's called Standoff. It's on Tubi right now. I recommend you guys go and check this out. It's with Larry Fishburne and Thomas Jane. I don't want to give too much away, but Thomas Jane just lost his son. He's mourning his son, so his wife leaves him so he could sort out things. And a little girl called, her name is, she's called Bird in the movie, witnesses Larry Fishburne, who plays a hitman, and her aunt gave her a camera, and she takes a picture of Larry Fishburne without his mask on. So they track him down to this house, and basically it all takes place in the house. It's really well done. You guys know, if you're on my channel, you know I'm a huge Thomas Jane fan. So, highly recommend this. Please watch this. It's on Tubi. And if you can find it, I wanted a copy for myself. But this movie is really good. Check this one out. It's called Standoff. Everybody's really good in this. So, and in the next one, I remember watching this on Prism years ago when it first came out, and everybody was talking about like the next day at school, Monday when you went back to school. And I seen it for the first time in, I'll say, 30 years on Joe Bob Briggs. And I love Joe Bob on Shudder, Last Drive-In. So I went to watch it again, and it was off. And I'm like, what happened to it? So when I'm looking at on Shudder, of all his shows, it goes like 1, 4, 3. It just goes down. Like they don't show like both of the double features, or they keep them. So I'm like, oh, they must Shudder must lose the rights for the movies. Excuse me. But I wanted a copy of this because I really enjoyed this movie, and it was called The Slumber Party Massacre. And this was another one I got for a great deal too. I think I paid $7 for this, and it's brand new, factory sealed. So, and this is another, yeah, it's another. Oh, this is a Scream Factory, or isn't Scream part of Shout? I don't know, but I wanted this movie, and all the time when I was like looking for it on DVD, the prices were like about $20, and when I got this seller, it was $6.99, free shipping. So yeah, so those are my pickups. Probably next time I'll be buying anything is like right after on like Black Friday, because I've been really trying to watch a lot of stuff. So yeah, what you think of my haul? But I'm telling you guys, go seek this out on Tubi. I am telling you, you will not be disappointed. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me if you like my pickups. If you don't, sorry, I'll try better next time. So, all right, guys. If I don't see you guys again, have a great Thanksgiving. Take care. Enjoy your family, because you don't know when they'll be gone. So, just enjoy it. Just enjoy every part of your holiday with your family. So, and if you haven't talked to your family, pick up the phone, call Dummies, and call. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye bye.